Put some chives on it. Makes it so much better. Some pineapple. Star of the show right here. 0 calorie. And there we have it. Post-lift meal. Jasmine rice, pineapple, chicken breast. It's so good. Happy Monday. I just got back from the beach. And I have my protein shake that I made into a Ninja Creamy. And then for carbs, we have jasmine rice and some pineapple. My coach slightly pulled down my food this week. All he did was, this meal I used to get 3.5 ounces of rice, and now I get 3 ounces of rice. And my last meal out the day is egg whites and egg and veggies, but now it's just egg whites for training days. So I'll miss my egg, but eventually down the line, we're gonna bring back a high carb day. We're just trying to pull weight down right now, bring body fat down, just get ahead of the game. And then eventually bring in a high carb day, most likely when I have a lower body day. So I'm very excited for that. I love fucking carbs. And I love fucking sweets. The weight is starting to trend down again. We're in a good spot, so there's no reason to pull down calories that crazy right now. This is doing it. And then today I had an upper body day. I did my cardio. I do need to post tonight, but I also have work in the morning, so definitely want to continue to get 6 to like 8 hours sleep. I'm really pushing for 7 to 8. The more, the better. Doesn't get any better than this. I'm currently at work. I'm eating my second meal of the day, which is just green beans and ground beef. I do have a training day today. It is delts and lats. Today's gonna be a little different for me. Normally I bring my 3 meals to work, but today I had to bring 5 meals, the 3 that I always eat at work, and my pre-lift meal as well as my post-lift meal, because I am gonna train at, I believe his name is Dave Fisher. It's Powerhouse Gym here in Torrance, which is 15 minutes away from my job. It just makes it easier to go from here straight there versus go home. If you know anything about LA traffic, it's always fucking bad. So it just made more sense to bring all my meals, which is just kind of funny because I literally walked into work with a fucking duffel bag. It looks like a duffel bag, like, and people are probably like, girl, why are you bringing so much food? It's because I'm a bodybuilder, which they don't get, which is fine. But I'm like, guys, it's really not that much food, you know? It's less food, just more frequently throughout the day. I had great sleep last night. I got 7 hours of sleep, and it's just crazy how beneficial sleep will be for you, especially in a prep. I just know my body's gonna respond so much more. And I also know that I'm going to hit a new low by my check-ins, because I'm weighed myself this morning and I'm about 0.2 pounds away from breaking that new low. And so I still have all Thursday today, Friday, Saturday, and then my check-ins are on Sunday. So we got 4 days to work with, and I can't wait. And the hunger, like, I cannot explain it, but when you know you're about to hit a new low, that hunger is just freaking different. Because yes, I am a little bit hungry every day, but something about the day you're gonna hit, like the day before hitting a new low, that hunger just, it speaks to you a little bit differently. Like, I was in bed last night and she was rumbling. I was like, girl, I get it, we are hungry. But then when I weighed myself this morning, I had another weight drop, so I was like, let's fucking go. And also, this was my first week without a free meal. I can't even lie, Sunday, it was a bit hard to get through just because I'm so used to having my free meals on Sundays. But then it felt good on Monday because I was more like tighter, you know, because obviously I didn't have a free meal or whatnot. So that was nice in its own way. And then another thing too that just felt so good this week is I had 4 different people at my gym come up to me and tell me, like, I've been seeing you each week and like you're looking leaner, like you could see the difference. And it feels so fucking good because obviously I trust my coach. I know that what he's saying, like, the results are gonna come, but it always feels good when you hear it, and especially when you see it, because now I'm starting to notice it more too in my like midsection area. Everything's just getting a bit tighter. I'm starting to see lines that I haven't really ever seen before. And so, yes, I know that this is gonna work, but just when you physically see it pay off and you hear people like telling you that they could see the difference, it just feels that much better, because you're just like, fuck yeah. And so the nights where I do get hungry, or the days where I don't want to do my cardio or work out, I'm just like, I know what's working is working, so just keep on going. And I have officially found my pet peeve in my prep right now. And that is when people who have competed before basically like invalidate what you are feeling. If I'm over here saying that 15 weeks out right now, like this week is hard, and somebody is just like, oh, you have no idea, yeah, like it just gets harder from here on out. Yeah, that doesn't change that I still think this week is fucking hard. Like, I'm a first-time competitor, so all these emotions are new for me. I do not know what to expect. Obviously, my next prep and other preps down the line, like, I'll know kind of what to expect from week to week, but all these emotions are raw for me. Each experience is new to me. And so I'm like, let me just say that I think this week is hard, you know? It's different if someone's giving me advice, you know, like, hey, like, of course this week's hard, just like, but I just don't think there's a point in being like, it's just gonna get harder. Like, I fucking know that, okay? Like, it's obvious that it's gonna get harder, but again, it does not change that I think this week is hard in itself. Gonna finish this meal up, go back to work, eat my third meal in about 2.5 hours, and then I brought my clothes with me, so I'm gonna get ready for the gym after work. But yeah, meal 2. Okay, so I'm all ready for the gym. I have my pre-lift meal with me. Cream of rice, peanut butter, and the whey drip, of course. I swear each week that's going by, I'm just like, don't touch the peanut butter. Whatever you do, coach, please don't take the peanut butter. I'm also really hoping that I could keep cream of rice as well. I think that's such a good volume food to have in your meal plan. Food volume wise to keep in your meal plan, just because the more water you add, you can make more of it, but not really getting more food. You're just making the cream of rice expand, if that makes sense. Because sometimes I like it being more dense, or if I want to make more, it'll be a little bit waterier. You just gotta try it out, to be honest. We got our intra drink, creatine electrolytes, and these like hydro something, I don't know. My coach just tells me to put it in the cup, and so I just do as I'm told and drink her throughout my workout. And we also got our half gallon of water. I drink 4 liters of water a day, so it's about a gallon, or just a little bit more than a gallon a day. And let me tell you something, when you're drinking that much water, you are peeing nonstop. Like, I've realized when I get to work, I don't pee that much, but usually around 10 a.m. is when I gotta start going more frequently to the bathroom. Worst thing you could do, and the worst mistake, is when you have so much water to drink right before bed, because I'm telling you now, you will be getting up out of your sleep to go pee, and it's not fun, because your sleep is being disrupted, and you know that feeling where like it's almost like your stomach hurts because you have to pee that bad. But it's almost like when you're drunk and you're going pee, it's like the sigh of relief. I also take L-carnitine twice a day with 2 meals. I always take it with my first meal and then with my pre-lift meal. It's just another fat burner that we're doing. I actually really like this. It's like, don't panic, acorns fell in my car, but it tastes like candy, and I love candy. Honestly, when I've gotten older, I've been liking chocolate more. And when I used to be, when I was younger, I used to always like sour candy more. But now that I'm older, I love like chocolate sweets. I don't really eat sour candy now, or like if it's there, I'll eat it, but like I don't like fiend for it. But if you have like chocolate in front of me, oh my god, it takes everything in me to not kill it. And then I also take these pills. I just take one with my higher carb meals, and it does something for your insulin. I don't know. My coach has me read like my glucose. Like, you see people that have diabetes, like the little thing where they prick themselves with and then they do that monitor thing. I do that after my high carb meal, and it's so weird because this basically like reduces the spike that insulin will give you. How cool is that? My coach knows all this stuff. I'm like, he knows ball, you know? So I'm like, I trust you with my life. Another thing that I've learned is that my coach said that we're gonna be implementing a high carb day back into my plan. I don't know when, maybe like 2 weeks, 3 weeks from now, but I'm very excited to have a higher carb day. Even though my carbs are pretty high for the most part, I think. On my non-training days, I only get 100 grams of carbs. And on my training days, I believe I get like 150, but on my high carb days, I used to get like 260 grams of carbs. It was, you're damn right, it was very enjoyable. But like I said, I used to have an old coach, and with that old coach, I would only eat 50 to 70 grams of carbs a day. And sometimes he'd be like, just skip the carbs for today. And I'm like, what the fuck? I can't believe I did that for so fucking long. Like, literally after my workouts, I would have no carbs after my workouts. I would literally just have chicken and asparagus, chicken or lettuce, chicken, bell peppers, and I felt like shit. And like, girl, duh, like, you had no fucking carbs. Glycogen stores were at a low. But with this coach, he's just really opened my eyes to showing me like, wow, carbs were not the problem, you know? Like, my food is still high and I'm still dropping weight. Like, you do not need to starve yourself in order to see results. Okay, so I end up hitting a new low this morning. I still have my check-ins tomorrow, so obviously that's the weight that'll count. But yesterday I hit a low, and then today was even a newer low. So I'm thinking tomorrow either the weight's gonna stay, which is fine because I'll be down about 2 pounds since my last check-in, which is really good. I know my coach is gonna like the way that my body's responding. We barely even had to lower food, just a little bit, and so it's so exciting to see the weight dropping. It's just like everything is working. So yeah, it was just static. The hunger was real last night though, I will not lie, but that's how you know it's working. That's just what I tell myself. I'm gonna be completely transparent. I literally woke up last night, and I used to do this in the past. Like, I'd wake up and then I would just eat something, and then the morning would come and obviously I would regret it. But now that I'm in prep, it's like, you really need to control that. Like, there is no negotiating when it comes to prep. You just have to deal with the hunger. So I woke up last night, I literally, whatever reason, I walked to the fridge, I just looked at it, and then I was like, you need to go to sleep, deal with the hunger. That's exactly what I did. And then it paid off because hit the new low this morning. After work today, I'm going to the beach, and I'm just so excited just to relax, tan, lay out, and enjoy my meals. We are officially off work and we just got to the beach. Upper body's looking a little crazy in a good way. It is so pretty outside today. I will always love living in California. It just doesn't get much better than living by the beach. And my job is about 5 to 10 minutes away, so I'm like, it's a rest day. The UV's a 10. There's nothing I'd rather do than just lay out right now. I brought my meal with me. I'm gonna lay out, listen to some music, and just enjoy the day.
Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah. Hey there, what you drinking? 2 shots, let's pour it out. I know what you're thinking, but tomorrow won't come for us. This life that we're living, ain't never gonna give it up. Double shot for the gifted, and one more for us. There you go.
The beach was a success. I ate my 4th meal around 1 o'clock. It's currently 5 p.m., which means it's been 4 hours since my last meal. Coach doesn't want me going longer than 3 hours, 3.5 hours max in between meals. So, we got to go eat. We did get a Diet Dr. Pepper. My coach does want me to stay away from 0-calorie sodas, so don't say anything. But I'm drinking this today. I think I'll be okay. I'm pretty sure he wants me to stay away from these just because they have sucralose in it, and that does intensify and increase your cravings for sugar. But it's Saturday. I just got off work today. It's my Friday. So I'm gonna crack this shit open like it's a cold beer. That should hit the spot for sure. I am literally on cloud 9. My check-ins went so good today. I'm gonna go ahead and put them up. I'm just like, I literally hit a new low this week. I've dropped 3 pounds since last Sunday, and it just feels so freaking good. Last week I was about 165.3, and this morning I was 162.2. So we still have some ways to go, but I have not weighed this low in, like, I'm not even kidding, 4 years probably. But granted, like, I have way more muscle than I did 4 years ago. So it's just freaking crazy. And then this was the picture on the left is when I started with my coach in February, and the one on the right is now. And it's just so crazy to see the changes happening. I have my meal 1. I do have to train today. I do have a lower body. This isn't my pre-lift meal. Usually I like to work out first thing after my check-ins on Sundays, but to be completely honest, I really just want to relax for a good bit, enjoy these carbs, and then probably work out in like 4 to 5 hours. That way I can have my pre-lift meal and have even more carbs before I hit lower body. This meal is just my oats, blueberries, and egg whites, and I do put cinnamon and some like 0-calorie brown sugar. It is so good. I love this meal. Everything also just feels tighter. I see myself getting a little bit leaner. Even my arms, like, I'm definitely liking how they're coming along. And I don't even train like biceps and everything, which is just crazy because it's like my coach has me doing certain workouts that are just working. And before I used to overtrain my arms so much. I also had a talk with my coach earlier this week, basically about my cardio. Like, I was like, hey, like, I know it's steady state, but it's almost feeling like I'm doing nothing. Like, I'm not like working hard while doing cardio. Like, is it supposed to be that easy? He was like, yeah, that's the point. You know, like, it's supposed to be easy. That's the whole point of steady state cardio. So then when you are doing your cardio at a steady state, start burning fat, versus when you start working so hard, that's when it could start messing with your recovery and possible muscle tissue. So I was like, all right, you know, and he just told me like, this is something where you really need to trust the process. So I was like, okay. And so then this week I just made sure my heart rate was staying at 130, not going like hard, like letting it be easy. It's still 40 minutes though, so 40 minutes is like kind of a long time when you're doing the stair stepper. And I'm really curious to see what he does with my food this week. But I'm like, whatever it is, throw it at me. I'm ready. I'm gonna finish this meal, relax, watch some TV, and I will eat my pre-lift meal and then head to the gym. And do some posing. I have to. Man, oh man, did that workout whoop my ass. Indeed, it fucking did. But I did do some posing, as you can see. I did pose in my underwear, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And also, I always pose at my gym in my shorts and stuff, and I like kept telling myself like, okay, once I get really lean, then I'll put on like my bikini or like thong. It's like the same shit basically. But today I was like, girl, you hit a new low. So, and I was like, just fucking pose. Like, you're gonna have to show your ass at some point, you know? And I mean, there's people, but this gym, like there's like bodybuilders that go here. There's people who compete. There's a posing room for a reason. So it's not your average commercial gym. So seeing people pose like in their bikinis or like guys with their Speedos, like it's not out of the norm. So yeah, it was a good posing sesh. I do need to get with my coach though. It's just a little pricey and I have a lot of money coming out for like training, supplements, the whole shebang. And I'm going on a cruise in October and a bachelorette trip in August. Again, it's just a lot of money. But I'm not complaining because I did decide to go through with this bodybuilding thing. And like I said, I think it's a great investment and I truly enjoy it. And then later today, I'm going with my best friend and her mans to Topgolf. That's been my best friend since high school. So I'm just so excited just to do something. I'm just like, get the fuck out of the house, you know, like that's the last thing I want to do this prep is be at Hermit Crab. I know there's going to be the days that are needed, but like today's my off day and I'm like, just go, you know what I mean? But yes, I had lower body today. I'm gonna go home and devour my chicken, rice, and pineapple. It's not peanut butter, but hey, it's like a little Hawaiian dish. I don't know. It tastes so freaking good. And it is hot as fuck in here and I literally stink.